Is this the most beautiful marathon in the world? Welcome to Cami de Cavalls in Menorca, and you are in for a treat. I heard the number 51, let's go. And literally within the first mile, we are on some proper trails, and it is completely quiet. But today, we're not just running a marathon, we're running it 6 days between London and this one. But we're also reviewing Mizuno's super shoe when it comes to the trails. It's time to find out how super I feel in super shoes. As always, there's a queue at the start of a trail race. 1.2 miles in. Time for a little breather. So that is the first of many of those bridges you're going to see. Bridges. It's not a bridge. Can you tell I'm hot? It's one of the first of many gates we're going to see that looks like that. Spoiler alert, you might see it at the finish line too. And this route follows the most iconic Menorcan trail that wraps around the whole of the island. And this race uses it to the max with lots of different race distances. So I'm on the 44. You can start at the 11k, a 27k, this 144, 58, 86, 100k, and then 185, 86k that goes the whole way around the island. In the initial review of these Mizuno shoes, bear in mind we're only 3.5 miles in, so a full review will be coming by the end of this race. But fit, fantastic. Stack height, perhaps a little bit too much for me, but the grip and the foam itself, it's nitrogen infused, which is basically my favourite foam. When you inject nitrogen, for me as a bigger runner, you inject a lot more pop and responsiveness compared to some foams that don't have that, where I feel like the cushion becomes more cushioned than responsive. So I love it. But so far on the downhills, descents, super grippy. But yeah, this mega grip from Vibram is living up to its name, let's put it that way. And you might be asking, James, why are you running a marathon 6 days after running London Marathon? I wish I could say I'm epic, you know, I take on epic things. No, I just didn't read a calendar for April and a calendar for May. I've done marathons before, close together. 8 days is the shortest, so this is a new stupidity PB. But so far, I feel like there might be some foreshadowing text coming on screen now. So far, I feel pretty good. And yeah, I'm definitely cooked. Legs feel pretty recovered, which is phenomenal, and a reminder to me to be a bit kinder to myself. I've put on a few extra pounds in the last couple of years, and find it quite difficult to be proud of my body and self-consciousness that comes with it. But it has got me into my second marathon in 6 days. So while I might have trouble loving my body, I feel like my body might love me at the moment. To be able to recover and go again with this excitement. So if you're feeling the same about your body, just remember what it's capable of and give it a bit of love. But while I am here, obviously the London Marathon video is up. If you've not seen it, go and watch it. But there's been a lot of love in the comments for seeing my ugly mug back on YouTube, and that means a lot. Try not to cry while I go downhill, because I probably will fall. It means a lot to have you saying such lovely things and being back on this long form journey with me. Did you get that? It's so close to stacking it. Pay attention to the path. That's 10k in 1 hour 24. Not going to break any world records today. We have found the coast, which means we now have a lovely sea breeze, but it does mean eventually we're going to lose the shade that these trees are currently giving as they give way to barren rocky outcrops. It's okay. Oh. I did, yeah. Oh, no way. Yeah, I'm regretting it now.
We did too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I thought I was unique. I thought no one's going to do this.
We thought we were unique.
So, we are now through first checkpoint and third of the way through the race in 2 hours 12. So this is a great start, to be fair. But we'll see how it goes. Now there aren't many races in the world that take you to the beach, and now I have to remember there is one beach on this route that's a nudist beach. I've got to remember not to record that. But this one's fine. Oh god, it is nudist beach. It was nudist. Well, it was a bit very European. But I covered you up. You ain't getting that for free. But yeah, we are coming up on 11 miles into the race, and my first assumption on the shoes, with the stack height being a little bit too much potentially, was right. Just feel a little bit unstable on the descents. I would take 10 millimeters less of stack height, so down to 31 for 10 mil less cushioning to gain 10 more mil of stability. I mean, come on, look at that. Don't know what noise I just made. Apologies for that. So we have just ticked over half marathon distance, about 3:20. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to struggle now. My left knee, which is my grumpy ass knee, is definitely complaining about the mileage, especially going downhill. It's on this kind of very rocky terrain we got now. It's really struggling. I was very kindly brought here by the race, but there is no worries about me being biased about this race, because ow, I just fell over again. Oh, the stability on the shoes. Yeah, what I was saying was the views do most of the talking for why you should come and do this race. we are closing in on the 15-mile marker, which means the other side of that dune over there is the next aid station. Now this race has zoomed past for me. I thought this was going to be a real slog to get through, and it might go worse. Is that foreshadowing texter back in again? Oh god. That in the distance there, the Cittadella, which is the finishing point of this race. And as much as I loved this race again, and as much as being on the trails on a day like this feels like an absolute honour, I am definitely ready to sit down. 2 in 6 days. That's enough for me until I get my ultra legs back again. I know where my limits lie. That just feels mean. Oh god. We are nearing on 26.2. So let's do James's 26.2 review of the Mizuno Neo Accura. And I've got to say, this probably wasn't the best terrain to run these one. Being a super shoe, having that higher stack height, I really wish I tested this on something like Race to Stones 100k. I feel like that probably would have done the shoe more justice. Upper fits amazing. I thought it was going to be a bit narrow. Hasn't been. It's been great. The toe box, so the toe protector bit, which you tend to get built up for trail shoes, not as built up as I would like. I definitely noticed it because I kicked a lot of stones today. Again, taking that lower stack height, which obviously, again, this is a super shoe. I'm not a super runner. If they come out with a shoe that has all of this shoe, but with 10 less millimeters of stack height, because the foam is amazing when you get it going. Obviously I've not got it going that much in this race just because of how I've been feeling. I feel like that would be an incredible shoe. The rock plate gives that bit of stability that you need, but yeah, just having 41 millimeters of stack height for me on these kind of terrain today has been a real struggle. I've gone over my ankle quite a few times on that. But then the grip's been perfect, literally 10 out of 10. I would give this shoe like a 6.5 out of 10, maybe a 7 if I was on better terrain. I feel like I maybe need to give it another test when I'm back to running ultras. But overall, a great shoe. And if this shoe has a little brother that comes out soon, Mizuno, please listen, I will snap that shoe up in a second, because I was given these shoes. Obviously, as you can tell, it's created a non-biased review. But yeah, Mizuno Neo Accura, 6.5 out of 10. But I will be putting a full review on my blog in time. If I've been that organised, because I'm going on holiday after this, if I've been that organised after I film this, there'll be something somewhere saying click on the link in the bio to read. If not, there'll be a flashing light saying James overpromises and underdelivers. Okay, we are into the last mile though. It's been a tough all day. Luckily it's been a beautiful day that has distracted me, but honestly, yeah, this was not my best idea, doing 2 marathons within a week. Gotta learn somehow. And usually for me it's by trial and error, emphasis on the error, because this was definitely an error. So coming into the final bit, I want to know, am I right? Is this the most beautiful marathon out there? Let me know in the comments if you agree, but if you don't, let me know which one I should do next. I want to spotlight the weird and the wonderful out there. So let me know, and I'll probably go run it, knowing me. But right now, it's time to celebrate what my body can do. And there is one more gate I still need to open. So let's go get it. Menorca. Cami de Cavalls. Marathon number 51. Done. Let's open the gate.